All right, another am I the a-hole for canceling my parents' invitation to go on a 5-star holiday with us. I'm just saying, I would be mad. I know this other side of the story, but I definitely would be mad. So we were planning and talking about this trip for a full year, and we were all excited to be going on this trip together. In part, going on holiday, and in part, an extension of our wedding anniversary celebration, which were before the trip. So it's kind of like an accumulation of celebrations, it sounds like. Their preference was always to go together with us rather than by themselves, which we also offered and discussed. We wanted to treat my parents, me, 30 female, and my parents, 62 and 59, to a special 5-star holiday for their big anniversary. We already had a good, tried and tested hotel. It is the same hotel we went to for our honeymoon, so we knew it would be perfect and that especially my mom would absolutely love it. As my parents live in a different country to us and would struggle to get around in a foreign country, they don't know English. My husband, 30, made the effort to arrange the flights in a way that would mean that we would arrive on the same day and also at a similar time of the day to make it easier as possible for my parents, even though we would have to drive 3 hours to the airport in our country. It was never an issue, but is a reminder that all the effort we have gone to into making this trip was basically futile. Long story short, my mom is mad at me for something that is ridiculous. And relations between my mom and dad are also strained to say the least. She wouldn't speak to me or him on their anniversary celebration, which we flew to only because my father asked me to come, hoping that it would be resolved. And that did not happen. Last time she was mad at me, she wouldn't speak to me for a whole year. It is always really risky with her. She's either in a good mood or a bad mood. And when she is in a bad mood, she ruins everything for everyone. Me, my husband, and my father suspect she's either bipolar or has a border personality disorder. But of course, she will not go to a psychiatrist. My dad seems to have developed a mild drinking problem, which is worrying, but I digress. As we are going together and it is our only proper holiday this year, I can't let anything destroy it. This is also taking a big toll on my relationship with my husband. How do I know that even if she says that she wants to go on a holiday with us, she won't turn around and say that she wants to fly back home in a couple of days into holiday? Or how do we know that she doesn't get mad at me for a little nonsense? I feel like with her, everything is just hanging up in the air by a string, waiting to fall down on us with the flick of her finger. First of all, if I pay for somebody to come on vacation and then they decided they want to go home early, honey, buy your own ticket and I will see you later. All right. The worst thing about this is that we feel like we would be the a-holes here because we are the ones who have invited them to come with us. But the bad relationships between me and my mom and my father and my mom are absolutely not our fault, and we refuse to be dragged into their problems. We tried everything we could to restore good relations with my mom, and nothing has worked. She won't speak to me. She hasn't even texted me on our anniversary day. Am I the a-hole for deciding that me and my husband are going to go on holiday without them, given the situation? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You don't get to go on vacation that I'm paying for and inviting you, and then you're gonna not acknowledge me and like not say hi and not respond to my messages and then like show up with a smile with this half side eye and go on a trip with me? Absolutely not happening. You are not the a-hole, because let me tell you how much I would be canceling somebody's flight if they thought that they could ignore me but then show up on my ticket. No, I am not paying for that. All right, leave it down in the comments. What's your guys' take on this? Is she the a-hole or not? I know I ain't coming out my pocket for somebody to give me a bad time. Oh no.